Let's look at the couch. I don't know what's going on. Let's bring on Carlos Boozer, a multiple-time NBA All-Star, an NCAA champ, a 13-year NBA veteran. I don't even know what to make of this. These are Warriors and Cavs. Did you put the staff up to this? What is this?
The staff hooked us up. Thank you, guys. These are our Active Dreamers pillows with all the stars of the finals.
So this is your company?
This is our company. Me and Jack McClinton, who's backstage right there.
So
Jack McClinton is also a UM legend. Jersey in the rafters. Entrepreneur. Anyway, excuse me, Steph.
So throw me one of those real quick.
I'll tell you, Steph.
Okay, so what do you make? Look at this. Boy, you are smart. I like this.
Yeah. You want one?
I kind of do.
You do? Okay, I got you. What size do you want, though? You want king
Just
size?
give me a LeBron pillow. I'll sleep better at night.
LeBron pillow?
That was pathetic, wasn't it? What do you make of Kevin Durant saying, man, titles are great, but what's after that? That seems like you're putting the brakes on before the finals a little?
Yeah, I thought it threw me a little bit, too. I think, and honestly, for him, not having a championship, obviously he's a mega superstar. We've had a lot of those in the NBA. He has to win a championship or you start having like a little bit of a chink in your resume, a little bit of chink in your armor. You know, you're joining a team who won a championship without you, who got there back-to-back times without you. They were up 3-1 without you. You're supposed to be the guy that puts them over the hump. So for me, quite frankly, the season starts for him on Thursday. You know what I mean? Like we expected Golden State to be there anyway. Especially with him joining the team. Clearly, you know, Kevin Durant's supposed to put them over the top. If someone else is struggling, he can create his own shot by himself. His whole validation for me with his decision to go to Golden State, he has to win a championship for it to be validated.
How is KD viewed in the league? I mean, if I can say, you played in the league now. I mean, people, generally I can tell players like LeBron because they take pay cuts to play with him.
Right.
That pretty much sums it up for me.
Right.
I can tell that players at least respect the Warriors to some degree because they watch him on TV, they talk about him. But Kevin Durant's different. He's an all-star.
Yeah.
And about 5 years ago, everybody kept telling me it was 1 and 1A, LeBron and Kevin Durant.
Right.
The players think he's a little soft?
I don't know about the soft statement. I think Kevin Durant's amazing. I think he's a great player. I think he's having one hell of a playoff run right now, especially going through the injuries, playing great. I think he just needs a championship to be considered one of the great.
If I said to you today, Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Durant.
I would pick Dirk.
See, this is what we talked about.
Yeah.
Because the championship.
Yeah, 100%.
He carried that's the worst roster to win a title in 30 years.
100%.
So you take Dirk over KD.
I would take Dirk.
Because of the title.
Yeah, the title. Because to me, I know he'll give whatever it takes to win a championship. And I want that guy. I want to root for that guy. So for KD, even though I got Cleveland in 7, I'm picking Cleveland in 7. Just for KD's career, he needs a championship, in my opinion. Otherwise, are you another T-Mac? Are you another, Vince Carter? Are you another, there's so many guys that were great scorers.
Dominique Wilkins.
That were incredible to watch, fun to watch. We all would pay money to go see you play, but they weren't champions. And obviously, he's joining a championship team in the Warriors, but he needs a championship, in my opinion.
There's 3 kind of players in the NBA. There's NBA players, then there's great NBA players, and then there's legends.
Legends, yes.
Legends have titles generally. Now Barkley, because of his unbelievable broadcasting talent, has become one of the very few legends without a ring.
Agreed.
Carlos Boozer, a multiple-time All-Star, is joining us. I said earlier in the show, I led my show saying, we think food's more valuable, but you can live 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, and any human being dies. So water is far more valuable than food to all of us, but there is no water channel. There's a food channel.
Of course.
You never go out with friends and over water. Okay, you go for food.
Right.
So in my estimation, Curry is the water for the Warriors. You think Durant's the leader.
Right.
But they've won without Durant. They've won with Clay being average. They've won with Draymond being suspended. They've won with Steve Kerr not coaching. Right. I think Kerr is the Warriors. Right. Do you?
100%. I love Curry. I think he's definitely, probably going more under the radar this year because they got Kevin Durant, so the microscope might be on him a lot more. But he's the barometer, man. Like, they go as Steph goes, When Steph was struggling last year, they went like this. For me, I'm gonna be honest though. That could also be said of Cleveland. LeBron is obviously chasing the GOAT and Michael Jordan, and he's playing unbelievable again. But how good has Kyrie been right now? We're all talking about LeBron, but Kyrie's been amazing and dominant.
Well, let's be honest,
He
Carlos.
could be water for Cleveland.
It's interesting because I was thinking about this. LeBron has to deal with Draymond Green and then off the bench, Andre Iguodala.
Right.
Those are an annoyance.
Right.
And then there's JaVale McGee, rim protector.
Right.
LeBron's not scoring 38 a game in the series. He's not.
Right.
He's not shooting 58% in this series. Boston had no rim protector.
None.
Jay Crowder is not Draymond Green.
Right.
We got to come to terms with this. LeBron's going to be really, really, really good.
Of course.
He's not going to be Boston good in this series, right?
Right.
So it's going to come down to Kyrie.
Right.
Kyrie's going to have to win the battle with Curry.
Right. But he has, though, in the past. So he has the past to lean on for experience because he dominated them last year in the finals. In the 2 games they played this year, I thought Kyrie was better in this year, too. And to be honest, I think more pressure is on Steph with the whole Kyrie-Steph matchup because the championship that they won, Iguodala was the MVP, not Steph. Last year, he got dominated by Curry. Even though he was a 2-time MVP, his regular season, of course, is amazing every year. I think there's more pressure on Steph to play at his capability in the finals than it is on anybody else in the series.
You were with LeBron early in his career. Did you ever expect this?
No, I didn't know. Nobody knew. How could you know that an 18-year-old kid was going to be one of the best players ever in the game?
Did you? How old were you when you played with him?
I was 21.
And how old was he?
He was 18, going on 19.
How long did you play for him?
One season.
So what did you know? Oh, we got a picture here. So when you played with him early, look how small he is compared. Now, what did you know when you played with him?
Kid could jump out the gym. I'd tell you, the first time I played a pickup game with LeBron, we drafted him. He came in right away. He was excited. Came in right away. We played a pickup game. Do you guys remember Milt Palacio?
Yeah.
So Milt, we're playing again. He jumped over Milt. He jumped over Milt and dunked it. And at the time, I had never saw that before. Obviously, when I was in Chicago, he had a lob. He jumped over, I think, John Lucas one time. But at 18 years old, he was jumping over NBA players. So for me, that was like, wow. And then he loved to pass the ball. He wasn't like one of those, give me the ball, I'm shooting every time kind of guy. He was like, I want to get everybody involved. And that set him apart. And it still sets him apart. Like you said, people will take pay cuts to come play with him. So he's special. But at 18, I had no idea he was going to be this amazing. He's so amazing.
Was he in the gym all the time?
All the time. Gym rat. He still is. Gym rat, takes great care of his body. I mean, he might be one of the most durable superstars we've ever had.
Did he have a big ego?
No. Great teammate. Always very unselfish, always thoughtful. He's a very good teammate, very good player, very good dude.
Wasn't nearly as good a long shooter as he is today.
Much better now.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of a slasher.
Yeah. But you couldn't stop him going to the hoop either because he was also so fast. You got to remember, LeBron coming at you from half court down to the basket downhill was unbelievable. Like we talked about that backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah. His speed, his agility, his athleticism, his size, his vision, his hand. He's special. He's like I tell people, he's like Magic and Mike combined. He can score whenever he wants to, but he likes to play make. And for him, he works on his game. That's why his jump shot's gotten so much better. I mean, he's not Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, but you got to guard him out there now.
It didn't bother you that an 18-year-old was challenging you?
No. I mean, we needed him. As soon as I saw him jump over Milt Palacio, I'm like, we need this guy on our team.
Carlos Boozer. Okay, give your plug again for these.
Yeah, Active Dreamers.
So I go to activedreamers.com?
Activedreamers.com. Get your pillow, blanket, sleeping bag right away for your kid, your son or your daughter, or yourself if you want one.
Can you throw me the LeBron one?
Absolutely.
Let me tell you something right now. I'm a pretty good sleeper.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep like this the rest of my life. You guys think I'm a LeBron James homer now. For the rest of my life, this is how I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
So give the address one more time.
ActiveDreamers.com.
These are great.
Yeah, they're soft too, right?
Look at that, man. That is really. How long has this company been out there?
We just came out about a year ago.
Good for you, bud.
Thanks, man.
One of the good guys.
Thank you.
This is The Herd.